Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking eye creams. A controversial topic, I know, because I think eye creams like no other product divide the skincare community. There are those people that say they're an absolute non-negotiable in their skincare routine, and if you're not using one, you're missing out. And there's others that say they're completely pointless, nothing more than overpriced moisturizers. Now, I used to fit firmly into the second category of people until around 2 years ago. That time, on part of my skincare anti-aging journey, I started using an eye cream more consistently, and I definitely think if you choose a well-formulated one, they can add a lot of additional benefit. Now, that well-formulated part is key. There are still so many garbage eye creams on the market, and in today's video, I want to make it super easy for you guys. Share with you my favorite eye creams that I've discovered on my own skincare journey, and I think are absolutely worth the money. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best eye creams of 2025. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my personal favorites, but I want to know what your hot take is when it comes to eye creams. If you're a huge fan of eye creams and use one every day as part of your skincare routine, reach down into the comments section and leave the eye emoji and share with me any of your personal favorites. If you're somebody that actively avoids eye creams, that's also absolutely fine. Let me know by leaving the cross emoji and state why. That way we can really use the comment section as a poll and see where the true opinions of the Mad About Skin community lie. Whether you love eye creams or avoid them, if you appreciate this style of content, which as always is entirely independent and sponsorship free, let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. I pride myself on my independence and turn down that coin so I can speak from the heart, never the wallet. And honestly, every time somebody likes, engages, or subscribes to the channel, it just means the world to me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, I've got 6 fabulous products to share with you guys today, and each one does something subtly different. So no matter what your skin concern, be it anti-aging, removing fine lines and wrinkles, reducing dark circles, whatever it happens to be, there will be a product which will address that. I've also got various different price points so that nobody feels excluded. Whatever your budget, there will be a product here for you. And I've left the links to all the products mentioned down in the description box below. As we all know, November is sales month in the skincare world, and so where I've been able to find a discount or a sale, I've also included that down in the description box because, let's be honest, who doesn't like to save some of that hard-earned coin while we can? So I'm going to start out with the best hydrating eye cream. The reason I wanted to start here is I think a lot of the times the issues that we have with our under eye can all be traced back to dehydration. The delicate skin under our eye is one of the most prone to dehydration, to irritation and sensitivity. And so if we can really get our hydration levels up, get some plumping action going on and calm and soothe at the same time, this can honestly have a really quick and transformative impact on the look of the under eye. A lot of the big name brands that come out with eye creams will focus down on hydration, and in truth, a lot of them are just glorified moisturizers. But if you shop strategically, you can find some really good eye creams that hydrate you to the gods, but also have some additional benefit too. And my absolute favorite is the Timeless Eye Cream for Dark Circles. So this is probably the most hydrating of all the eye creams that I have ever used. It's just a nice, it's almost like a glove for the under eye, protecting, nourishing and hydrating. And I use this particularly in winter when my under eye gets very crusty and very dry. This also has some great anti-inflammatory ingredients here too. So if you're somebody that's prone to sensitivity and irritation under the eye, this will work to offset some of that. And it's got some great ingredients which are going to, over time, fade the appearance of dark circles and discoloration. It kind of does it all, but I'd say its key purpose is when it comes to hydrating, moisturizing that under eye. If you put this on the skin, within 5 minutes, your under eye will be smoothed out. Any fine lines and wrinkles that you have will appear diminished because it has a plumping action, and it'll just be beautifully hydrated. You could use this as a base for makeup, so if you want to put concealer or foundation over the top of this, you absolutely can. And you'll find that any makeup you use will just lay that little bit better because you've prepped and you've treated the under eye area first. This is an amazing formulation that doesn't break the bank. I think this is probably the cheapest product that I'm recommending today. And at the moment, Timeless have a 50% off sale, which just brings that price down further. I absolutely love this. And I think if you're somebody that just wants to know where to start when it comes to eye creams, want something that's going to hydrate, plump, have some nice dark circle benefits too, I think this is honestly a no-brainer and one of the very best on the market. Now, for people that want to go a little bit more advanced, take their anti-aging kind of to the next level, you might want to reach for a retinoid eye cream. Now, there are some people out there that say you don't need you don't need a retinoid eye cream. You can just use whatever retinoid you use on your face under the eye area. I mean, you can, but bear in mind that the under eye is super, super delicate. And so if you go about slapping your tretinoin under there, it's probably going to cause a lot of dryness and sensitivity. And so I definitely think, particularly if you have sensitive under eyes, you're probably going to want to go for an eye-friendly formulation. Something that's a little bit more gentle and tailored to the skin around the eye. Now, for me, there are so many different ones out there, but the one I go back to time and time again is this. This is the Medik8 Crystal Retinol Ceramide Eye. They do 3 different strengths, so there really will be one for each skin type. If you have a very sensitive under eye, go for the lowest strength and work your way up. If, like me, you have slightly more resilient under eye skin, you could go in for the mid or the high strength and you should be absolutely fine. This is formulated in a way to really offset some of the potential dryness. The retinal in here is encapsulated, so it's delayed release, so you won't get that quick hit of retinoid that you would if you applied, say, tretinoin under the eye. It's also much more gentle in terms of its formulation. Really, they've taken time to think about what the under eye skin needs and packed it all into one product. I love this. You've got the ceramides to boost the barrier function of the skin, and whilst, yes, strictly speaking, it isn't necessary to have a separate under eye retinoid, I think for a lot of people you could find that beneficial. You only need the tiniest amount, and I'll find a tube of this will probably last me 6 months. So it's an investment, you don't get through it a lot, and I definitely find that using this, I can get my retinoid fix under the eye, whereas I never could before from any of the other products that were just too sensitizing. Doesn't mean everybody needs one, but for me, it's definitely been a benefit, and I'll tend to use this as part of my evening skincare routine and opt for another eye cream as part of my morning skincare routine. That way, I get the best of both worlds, and my under eye never misses out on that retinoid fix. Now, we've already spoken briefly about dark circles when we referenced that timeless eye cream earlier. Whilst that does have some dark circle benefit, its primary function is to hydrate the under eye. So if you want a dark circle specific eye cream, there is only one that I will recommend, and I will recommend it time and time again because it's genuinely amazing. This is the Mary and May tranexamic acid and glutathione eye cream. I've recommended this to just about everyone, and everyone who's tried it has said how much they love it. Super inexpensive, it's a great Korean skincare brand, and look how much product you get. You get an absolute vat of product. This will last you forever. I think it probably takes me about 9 months to get through a tube like this, and I paid £12. So it's super inexpensive, really affordable, and it works. This has glutathione, which is one of the very best brightening ingredients, and tranexamic acid, which can really help minimize the appearance of any dark circles and can also help with any puffiness and inflammation that you have under the eye. A lot of the dark circles can be caused by water retention and inflammation. Tranexamic acid will help with that, and the glutathione will just lift and brighten everything. This is so good, so affordable, and also is really hydrating too. So if you're somebody that likes your Korean skincare, your primary insecurity when it comes to under eye area is dark circles, this is an absolute must. They do a smaller size, a trial size, which again will last you about a month. So if you did want to try it before you commit to a full size, you absolutely can. I'll leave links to both sizes below. But for me, I just think this is one of those products where you can definitely help boost your skin confidence with just one product. Really easy to use. You can use it morning and night. It hydrates, it tackles those dark circles, and it has some of the very best ingredients to do that. Just goes to show that I think Korea are leading when it comes to innovation in just about every area of skincare. Eye creams are no exception. So we're into the final straight, but I want to talk about 3 products I'm going to call just all-round amazing eye creams, if that makes sense. These are ones that kind of do it all. You don't have to focus down on one particular outcome that you want, be it dark circles, wrinkle reduction, hydration. You could choose one of these products that just encompass all of that. They tend to come with slightly higher price points because they're kind of doing it all. It's a one-stop shop in terms of skincare for the under eye, but I think they're worth it every single time. One of my absolute favorites is this. This is the Trinity London Take Back Time. Now, I have been eking this out because Trinity London have a sale that starts in like 3 days' time. So I've been eking out to the very last drop of this one. I think I've definitely hit pan on that. I am eking it out so I can place one on order during that sale because my under eye just loves this. It's packed full of anti-aging peptides. You've also got some brightening ingredients here to lift the under eye. It hydrates like no other treatment. It just feels absolutely gorgeous under the eye. and it is completely sensitive skin friendly. So if you're somebody that has super delicate eyes that are always watering and you can't really use much around them, give this a go. I think it will genuinely work. It's rich, it just feels beautiful. Let me get, this is a real treat for you guys because I don't like wasting any of this product. So let me do you a little bit. This is all you need under the eye. It blends in straight away, and if you can see that, it's slightly on the thicker side, which is just amazing for hydration. It does some instant color correction. So again, you'll get those instant quick wins, which I love. But in the long term, it's going to help minimize the appearance of crow's feet, dark circles, smooth everything out. And it's actually got some really great ingredients here to reduce sensitivity. So if you're somebody with super sensitive skin around the eyes, using this consistently in the long term can help correct that true. It just does everything. Everything you could want from an eye cream is in this product. Is it the cheapest out there? It's not. And any one of the other products that I mentioned today will still work amazingly. But if you don't mind spending a little bit more, I genuinely think this is something special, which is going to help get your under eye snatched. It's got anti-aging benefits, and it'll just do everything you want. I also love the packaging. It did come with a little scoop for people that want it. I lost that many months ago. But if you're more careful with it, it does come with a scoop to help you get the product out. But yeah, this is just a wonderful one-stop shop entire skincare routine for the under eye. In a similar vein, kind of doing it all, is the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. I speak about this every year, usually around the sale time with NIOD, which at the moment they got 23% off. So it's a great time to buy this one if you're tempted to. This is really nice, and I would say it works in a similar way to the Trini London one in terms of it being an all-encompassing skincare routine for the under eye. However, that's an oil-based serum, whereas this is a cream. So I think it really comes down to what texture you prefer in terms of application. If you like something a little bit creamier and richer, the Trini London. If you're somebody that likes a more serum-based approach, then you could absolutely go for the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. Both work in terms of reducing dark circles, puffiness, inflammation, and have some great anti-aging benefits. It's up to you. The two are very similar, so check the price points to work out which one aligns to your individual budget and what texture and application that you prefer. And then last, but by no means least, before I leave you, I want to give a little shout out to this. This is the Torrident Cell Amazing Firming Eye Cream. This has been a little gem for me for the past 2, maybe going on 3 years. In fact, I probably think this is the product that kickstarted my love affair with eye creams and maybe want to be consistent with them. This can be really difficult to get if you're here in the UK. It's always sold out. But internationally, it's much more available. When I did check prior to filming this, you could, at the time of filming, get this in the UK. I'm making no promises because it sells out really quickly, but it is great. Packed full of peptides, wonderful option for people that are looking for lightweight and what I say like beginner-friendly eye cream. It hydrates, it's got your peptides to lift and firm, and will have some great anti-aging benefits. Comes at an affordable price point, and whilst it's not as heavy-duty as, say, the Trini London one or the NIOD one, it definitely will work and is a great all-rounder for the under eye, especially if you're looking for something from the Korean skincare market at a bit more of an achievable and affordable budget. It's really up to you, but I wouldn't feel that like a best eye creams video would be complete without the one that caused me to fall in love with eye creams, which is this. I love everything from the Torrident line, and if you can't get this one in the UK, if you're watching from the UK and it's sold out and you can't get your hands on it, the Numbuzin 9 Plus eye cream, also a really great option for this. They're kind of very similar. You could use either or. It's up to you. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of what I think are the very best eye creams of 2025. There are so many others that I could include in this video, but I wanted to keep it to 6 because I wanted it to be like almost a capsule collection of the best of the best. There are no room here for like 9 out of 10s. These are all 10 out of 10 holy grails. And whilst I know that eye creams will continue to be a controversial topic in skincare, I think if you choose a well-formulated one that matches and adheres to your budget, you could get some great additional benefit under the eye. Let me know your thoughts. Take part in our poll. Remember, leave the eye emoji if you're a huge fan of eye creams and share with me your favourites. If you're somebody that avoids them, leave the cross emoji and state why. That way we can put to bed that controversial topic of whether you need an eye cream or not. We can see where the thoughts and opinions of the Mad About Skin community lie. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.